You need to prepare for something really big here, my gorgeous Libra, okay? You better prepare for something really big when it comes to the month of September. Let me tell you this. Your number in numerology are 1, 2, 3. That means that you are going to have an amazing idea in between the 1st and in between the 9th of September. In between the 1st and in between the 9th of September, you are going to have this brilliant idea. This brilliant idea you're going to have. I just need to stress this. Yes, I know you're gonna feel excited. I know you're gonna feel, whoa, so good when it comes to this idea, okay? I know you're gonna feel like maybe that you should do this like straight away, but no, baby, no. When it comes to this idea that you are going to have in between the 1st and the 9th of September, you need to understand that you need to go through certain experiences which are indeed going to happen this month, but you also need to like talk about this idea as much as you can. And you talking about this idea, it's also going to be part of these experiences you need to go through until you realize how big this is actually going to be for you. Your life is about to change because of this idea you are going to have in between the 1st and the 9th of September. But as I said, you are just gonna be so excited when you realize this, when you become aware of this idea. Indeed, you're going to be very, very excited. But as I said, you just need to take your time a little bit because there is more to this idea than you can possibly imagine. Okay, so this idea is going to change your life within 1 year. In 1 year time, my gorgeous Libera, your life is going to be completely different. You have to trust yourself and you have to trust your path. Now, this is something which is going to be absolutely life changing for you. By the time you get to the 10th of September, on the 10th of September, my gorgeous Libera, this is happening for a reason because it's a lot to do with an ongoing problem in your life. Something, that made your life so difficult over the last 11 months in particular. How I can describe this as some kind of a burden. Now, it's not about this burden so much, but it's about this inspiration you are going to have. On the 10th of September, something is going to inspire you. Something is going to inspire you so much to deal with some kind of a burden that has been some kind of a problem, big problem that has been affecting you for the last 11 months. And guess what? This inspiration, whatever this is, you're going to realize that there is something really specific you need to do when it comes to this problem. And this in itself is going to be so beneficial for you because at the same time, you are going to start opening up to different perspectives, which is ever so important when it comes to us moving forward with our lives. But when it comes to this particular stage you're going through right now, my gorgeous Libera, when it comes to this problem, when it comes to this difficulty that has been affecting you for the last 11 months, yes, you are going to be inspired to do something really specific. And within the next few days, you are already going to have this really positive news, which is going to make you feel really, really happy. And for the first time in 11 months, you are going to realize that, something is happening. Things are changing. Things are changing. For the first time in 11 months, you are going to see not only some kind of a result when it comes to this problem, but this is going to be really kind of surprising for you in the best possible way. You're going to feel maybe just a little bit frustrated because you didn't kind of think of this before, but that doesn't matter. You weren't ready. The month of September is going to be ridiculously important for you when it comes to you moving forward with your life. And this is why this is happening. You know, there is a lot which is going to come to you when it comes to like bad things you've been through and the good things you've been through. Everything is going to start making sense. So yes, after the 10th of September, for example, you're going to reconnect with yourself like quite a lot, to the point where you are indeed going to become so super psychic. Honestly, especially when it comes to from the 10th of September until the end of that month, you're going to be extremely, extremely intuitive. Okay, so I do strongly suggest you to pay attention to signs because they are going to be absolutely everywhere. Just remember that you're going to be very psychic in between the 10th of September and at the end of that month. And there is a certain person who is constantly going to be keep on popping into your mind, in and out, in and out, in and out. You're not going to be able to understand why this particular person is popping into your mind in and out. But because you're going to be more psychic than you normally are, because you normally are very psychic indeed, but now you're going to realize things on a completely different level, and you will kind of have some kind of a very powerful sign through this intuition that one specific person really needs your help. And this particular person is somebody who is close to you, somebody who you really love, somebody who loves you, and maybe somebody who you haven't spent as much as time lately. You know, somebody who you didn't spend lots of time lately. Maybe this person lives like a far away from you, or maybe you've been busy, you know, and things like that. But you are gonna have this person persistently on your mind, and you care about this person so much. And even if you do not realize that this person needs help, I really hope you are going to see this reading and you are gonna open your mind towards this particular thing, the fact that this person needs some kind of a help, and you indeed are the best person who can help to that particular person in your life. So this is why this is going to be so important. Once you go forward, and you are, thank God, you know, it's all about making a phone call or sending a message or something like that. As soon as you start talking to this person is going to tell you something that they're struggling with, but they didn't want to let you know, bless their heart. They didn't want to bother you, for example. But there is also something else going to come out of it. You are going to be reminded of something you forgot about, something that you need urgently to kind of pay attention to when it comes to your life. So you're going to be ever so grateful that you responded to your own intuition, my gorgeous Libra. Not only because you helped to somebody really gorgeous in your life, but also there is something very specific which is indeed going to come out of it, which is going to like really be extremely beneficial for you. Okay, the next important date, it's going to be on the 11th of September. On the 11th, sorry, on the 11th of September, my gorgeous Libra, you know, you're going to be like kind of relaxing. This is going to be like a very spiritual day. The 11th of September, and it's going to seem like, you know, like very different, very strange, very unusual. Maybe you're going to feel a little bit more tired than you normally are. This is what these energies can normally do to us once we kind of tap into this particular dimension. Why? Because number 11 is a very powerful number in terms of spirituality. It's a lot to do with us seeing things and realizing things on a completely different different level. Okay, so, and very often when the energies are like, and it's not only about number 11, but it's 1109. So it's the whole combination of these numbers, 1109, or even just 119. The combinations of these numbers is pretty much the same, and it's signifying a very, very spiritual time, which is going to make us feel a little bit drained, a little bit tired, a little bit like, oh my God, you kind of feel these different dimensions, to be quite honest with you. But it reflects on us normally in such a way where we feel really drained, or we feel really tired, and without even realizing, we feel very drawn towards the nature. We feel drawn to spend some time in nature because the nature brings the best out in us. We feel very drawn to kind of chill out and relax, perhaps. Like we feel drawn to kind of meditate. Whatever it happens, my gorgeous Libra, just go with this particular flow, because I want to tell you something, that you are going to have a very interesting insight, a very interesting insight. Something is going to come to you. Okay, and you are, before you see that insight, there is also going to be some kind of a sign you are going to have. So first of all, you're going to have some kind of a personal and very, very strange and unusual sign, something you never had before, but you will be able to see it, you will be able to notice it. And even if there are 10 people standing and facing the same direction, you would be the only one who would be able to notice this sign. This is how personal this is going to be. And this sign, my gorgeous Libra, it's going to be your guidance. This is going to be your sign. This sign is going to be your sign. This sign is going to be your indication that there is something which is going to come to you just out of the blue again, some kind of realization that you're going to have in form of an insight, something that you have been contemplating and contemplating and contemplating, and the more you were contemplating, the more you were like, oh my God, drifting away from what you should have been focusing on. So there is and you're really going to surprise yourself. This is going to be such a powerful moment in time where you are clearly going to be able to identify that you've changed. You will be able to identify that you changed, or that some kind of a change has taken place. Because all this time you were like so indecisive about something specific you were contemplating. This is about you contemplating something for absolute ages, my gorgeous Libra. So this is why this is going to surprise you. Now suddenly you're going to know what are you going to do, and you're going to be standing so firm, and you're going to be like, oh my God, something is happening. And you will love this energy. This energy is going to bring you a whole new life. Whole new life, my gorgeous Libra, which is absolutely brilliant. And this is also one of the results from being highly intuitive when it comes to this month as well. So you are going to have a very powerful insight when it comes to something you've been so indecisive about for so long. You've been contemplating, and now suddenly, boom, it's just going to come to you. I suggest you to immediately do what comes to you when it comes to that contemplation. And I do know that within the next 7 days after this moment in time, you are going to not only respond to this contemplation with this insight that you've actually had, but you will realize that something is going to happen. Not only this is going to be really positive for you, but you're also going to start speeding up certain things in your life. Okay, this is also going to speed up so many things in your life that have been like kind of slowing you down because they simply haven't been moving on. It's going to create this absolutely mind-blowing spiritual domino. You see what I mean? And this is why this insight is going to come to you in such an unusual way, because it's affecting so many different levels and so many different aspects of your life. The next important date, my gorgeous Libra, it's going to be on the 15th of September. On the 15th of September, listen to this. On the 15th of September, you are going to have this realization. You are going to realize something big. You are going to realize something strange. You are going to realize something bizarre. on the 15th of September, you're going to realize something really bizarre, something that you don't want to realize. For example, something that you don't like to realize. And it's nothing to do, see, it's your sign. It's nothing to do with your life. It's nothing to do with the life of those people in your life. Okay, what are you going to realize is going to be out of the picture of your own life. Okay, maybe you will be looking at a certain situation, certain group of people. Maybe you will be watching TV. Maybe you're going to be looking something on an internet. Blah blah blah. I have no idea how exactly this is actually going to happen to you, through which channel, if you understand what am I trying to say here. But most certainly you are going to realize something really bizarre, really strange, really crazy, really unusual, something that you were hoping that maybe it's not going to happen, or something that you were hoping that maybe it's not going on. And it's nothing to do with your life. But what you're going to realize, you need to understand that there are other people in your life who like are going to tell you, oh, what are you talking about? Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're silly. Oh, you're talking nonsense, blah blah blah. This is what a certain people in your life are going to be telling you. I'm telling you that there are people that are very close to you, or people that maybe your acquaintances or somebody like that, or who you're going to be speaking to. Maybe they're going to be like, oh, you're talking nonsense. Oh, what are you talking about? Just remember, whatever you realize, you are 100%, my gorgeous Libra, spot on. Whatever you are going to realize, you are going to be 100% spot on. 100% spot on. You must not care what other people say. You must not care what other people think. You just have to trust yourself and nobody else when it comes to whatever you're going to realize here. That shows your intelligence. This is clearly showing your spiritual intelligence. It's showing how smart you are, and it's also showing how different, how unique you are as well. This is the part of your uniqueness, the fact that sometimes, baby, you know things that lots of other people don't, and you realize things that lots of other people don't. And sometimes we just need to learn, like, who do we kind of project this onto, or who do we talk to about these things, and we don't talk to about these things, because some people can understand us and some people don't understand us, and some people will never be able to understand us. So this is something that you need to take with a pinch of salt, and also at the same time, it's a sign of your own intelligence. This clearly shows how different you are, how beautiful you are, how smart you are, how clever you are, how spiritual you are. So do not get upset if certain people don't understand where you're coming from and what are you talking about here. Okay, very, because this shows how different you are, but I mean that in a very kind of open-minded, spiritual, psychic way. Absolutely brilliant. And especially when it comes to your own intuition, you are elevated. You need to trust me this. The next important date, my gorgeous Libera, it's going to be on the 20th of September. 20. On the 20th of September, you really are, going to become aware of this amazing opportunity. Okay, you're going to become aware of this amazing opportunity on the 20th of September. You have to be like very brave, you have to be strong, you have to be bold, you have to be very courageous, and you need to be very open-minded when it comes to this opportunity. You need to be very open-minded when it comes to this opportunity. I don't care if you think, oh, it's not the right time. Don't do that. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You need to be as open-minded as you can. I know that there are going to be certain things on your mind and you're going to think like, oh, it's not the right time. No, 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 no. This opportunity is part of your destiny. It's part of who you are, and it's most importantly, it's part of who are you going to become. It's part of who are you going to evolve to. So that's what you need to get here. So of course, when we are reaching such a sacred stage of our lives, we have got all sorts of challenges. So whatever you're dealing at the time, ignore. And when you become aware of this opportunity on the 20th of September, then at the same time, you need to understand this is an amazing opportunity. You have to be bold, you have to be open minded, and you have to be strong, because now it's time to take action when it comes to that opportunity. Because this is a lot to do with you doing something you're so passionate about, and at the same time, you are making an extremely wise choice. Look at this. You are making an extremely wise choice, an extremely wise decision here indeed. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. The next important date, my gorgeous Libera, so that's the 20th. The next important date, it's gonna be on the 20, sorry, this is the 20th. The next important date, it's gonna be on the 22nd. No, 21st, sorry. The next is 21st, sorry. The 21st of September, sorry. The next important date, it's on the 21st of September. You know, I really like this person so much. This person is beautiful, and somebody is going to be like brutally honest with you. This person, there is somebody who's very close to you, whether this is your partner, whether this is your best friend. They're going to highlight something to you. They're going to be brutally honest with you. And the way this person is going to be brutally honest with you, maybe they're going to like start to talk about something you don't want to talk about, but it needs to be resolved. It needs to be resolved. And first of all, you're going to be like maybe like a little bit defensive, but then the more you talk about it, the better you're actually going to feel. You need to understand that this is crucial when it comes to you coming out of your comfort zone, when it comes to you coming out of your self-imposed prison. Whatever this person is what will want to talk about to you, it's actually going to be very good for you, because it's going to not only resolve your problem that you don't want to talk about, but also at the same time it's going to get you out of self-imposed prison, and you're going to open your mind. And there is no other way of saying this, and at this stage of your life, again, I'm keep on saying how important September is. This is going to be absolutely brilliant. Okay, yet again, the power of those people in our lives, they do magic in our lives. People who are in our lives, they are meant to be in our lives. They are indeed our guiding lights, our little angels. I can describe this person like an angel, honestly, because that person will know that you don't want to talk about this. That person will know that you will be maybe a little bit stroppy, a little bit negative, but that person knows exactly what is going on. I love this person to bits, and he's somebody who understands you clearly. The next important date, it is on. Hallelujah, baby. I'm checking if my microphone is on. I'm always checking this, because, if it's not on, then I'm just going to touch wood. If it's not on, if I realize that it's not on, I'm going to like explode, honestly. No. And so now, my gorgeous Libra, the next important date, it's going to be on the 23rd of September. On the 23rd of September, you have to, like, oh my God, you have to set the boundaries here. Seriously, you need to protect yourself, you need to protect your energy. There is an interesting information you're going to have, very interesting information. And when you become aware of this information, my gorgeous Libera, there is something immediately you're going to need to do. You're going to need to put your foot down. You're going to need to set the boundaries. You're going to need to do that immediately. And you are going to. And this is going to be extremely brilliant for you. Just remember that you are going to need to set the boundaries when it comes to this particular day. You have no idea how important this is going to be. Okay, so just remember that you're going to have an unusual information, and it's a very interesting information you're going to become aware of, an important information. And that information is going to give you a great sense of urgency that you're going to need to do something immediately in order to protect your in order to protect your energy. You will know that you need to set the boundaries. And I'm so glad that you're going to do this. But the key word here, you need to do something immediately. Because if you do it immediately, this is going to be extremely successful, and you will know what to do as soon as you kind of have this information. But for some reason, I'm keep on seeing you like putting this aside. There is this energy that I feel that you're gonna feel like, oh, I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna do this next week. No, 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 baby. This needs to be done now. This really needs to be done now. The next important date is gonna be on the 24th of September. On the 24th of September, you need to understand this. Listen to me very carefully. On the 24th of September, there are going to be two paths ahead of you. Just remember this. On the 24th of September, there are going to be two paths ahead of you, my gorgeous Libra. So what you're going to need to understand, when it comes to these two paths ahead, you're going to need to make an important decision. You see, and an important decision when it comes to these two paths ahead is like, now you will most certainly know which path do you want to go for. You will know two paths ahead, baby. You will know clearly which path do you need to go on, which path you need to like kind of like focus on immediately. Do you understand what I mean? You will know immediately which path do you want to go for. But at the same time, you will understand that if you go for the path that you want to go, you need to detach yourself first. You need to detach yourself first from something that is like kind of keeping you trapped, making you feel like you're trapped. Okay, you need to detach yourself first, and once you do that, you are going to have a completely unique viewpoint on the actual path you wanted to go in the first place, the additional things you're going to find out, and this unique viewpoint you are going to have, it's you're going to feel like, oh my god, impossible, it's about to become possible, and impossible, it's about to become possible. And I mean that in the best possible way. Here, you're literally going to have your own blessing, my gorgeous Libra. Indeed, on this day, you will have your blessing. The next date is going to be, the next date, my gorgeous Libra, it's going to be on the 25th. 26th of September. 26th of September. On the 26th of September, my gorgeous Libra, there is gonna be like a little disagreement that you are going to have, a little mini disagreement, some kind of a little conflict you are going to have. It's not about conflict. It's not about who are you going to have this conflict with. It's not about how you're gonna feel, but it's about you realizing that there is something you're gonna need to look deeper into. There is something that you are going to need to look deeper into. And this in itself is also going to be ever so significant at this stage of your life. Okay. The next important date, it's going to be on the 27th of September. On the 27th of September, you are going to have an amazing message, an important message here. And this message is like, oh my God, this is really going to surprise you. And it's to do with the progress. This is going to surprise you. It's to do with the surprising progress. Of course, you're going to feel good. Of course, you're going to feel happy, my gorgeous Libra. But also, when it comes to this progress, this is really going to surprise you. You are going to find yourself being in this flow. When it comes to this progress, there is something immediately you are going to need to do. You're going to need to act now. So you will be in the flow and you will be unrestricted. You need to do something about it now, because you will benefit from being in the flow, because you are going to be unrestricted, regardless what is going on in your life and regardless what you think, baby, because there is something you're going to need to take on the next level. But that in itself is going to be consisting of you taking a risk. There is some kind of a risk that you're going to need to take, but this risk is going to end up being ridiculously successful for you. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. The next important date, my gorgeous Libra, it's going to be on the 29th of September. Ooh la la, baby, on the 29th of September, you're going to have such a good news. Such a good news, a big reward, a big success, something that you have been working on, something that you have been waiting for, but it's going to be even better than you actually thought. You're going to be very happy on this particular day because you will know that your life, is going to have an ultimate change very, very soon indeed. So you are going to be very, very happy here, my gorgeous Libra, because it's to do with this big achievement. For you, this is going to be a big achievement, and this is going to inspire you so beautifully. It's going to inspire you. It's going to put you in a good mood. You're going to have like all sorts of realizations. You're going to feel rejuvenated. You're going to feel creative. You're going to feel inspired. And you're also going to realize on this particular day exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. This particular day is going to be like, ooh la la, primarily responsible for you getting exactly what you want. You're going to feel so happy and so empowered, my gorgeous Libra. Mwah! I love you so much. I can feel your energy already, and I haven't seen you like this in a while. And I'm not saying that you'll be like all downer and negative, but it's just, whoa, this vibration, it's so brilliant, It's going to put you in such a good mood to the point where, whoa, you will like kind of know what do you need to like kind of really, you will know what you want to commit yourself to. And there is an important decision that you are going to make. You're going to be in such a good mood that by the time you get to the 30th of September, now the 30th of September, it's going to be brilliant. You're already going to be in such a good mood. Remember what I told you within the first 9 days of September. What did I say to you? What did I say to you, my baby, that is going to happen within the first 9 days of September? I said to you that you're going to have this idea, but you're going to need to like kind of take your time with it and go through certain experiences throughout this month. So you're going to need to have some kind of conversations with certain people. All this is going to happen. So by the time you get to the 30th of September, conversations and things like that, So I said that you're going to have this idea. So by the time you get to the 30th of September, oh my God, you are going to have an opportunity. You are going to have this opportunity, my gorgeous Libra. This opportunity to actually do something about this idea. My God, and you're going to have an additional idea when it comes to that idea. Oh my God, this is marking the beginning of one of the most colorful stages of your entire life. Okay, you better prepare for this, my gorgeous Libra, because after this moment in time, after this point, your life is going to change tremendously. And I mean this. And you can only imagine what October 2024 it's going to be for you. Oh my God, absolutely brilliant. So now, my gorgeous Libra, I'm going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationships. Okay? Do you know what? And I feel like I want to use exactly the same cards that I did this reading with. Okay? I'm going to use exactly the same cards because I like these little cards. I like these little babies so that they don't get offended with me. Like, oh no, you used other cards. You forgot about us. You see, I'm a bit crazy. Maybe, yes, maybe no. Hey, my little kitty, can you see? Hello. Okay. Where is it? Sorry, my gorgeous Libra. So I'm gonna use the same cards because I want to use the same cards. These are these babies. So let's see. I love the way they smell. So now, my gorgeous Libra, I'm just gonna see what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationship when it comes to the month of September. When it comes to the month of September, for those of you who are in relationships, you know that your partner is gonna need a bit of a help. Your partner will be worrying about something. Your partner will be going through something, and your partner is going to be worrying about something, and your partner is going to need like a little bit of help from you, you know. I think something may happen, something that's going to like kind of maybe disturb your partner a little bit, certain situation in your partner's life, you know, something is going to happen kind of unexpectedly, and it's just going to like kind of throw your partner out of balance, but it's going to be absolutely fine. Your partner is going to be okay, and it's nothing major, but I just want to prepare you for this. So if you can like kind of treat your partner, my gorgeous Libra, by taking your partner somewhere or doing something nice for your partner, that would be absolutely brilliant, you know. So this is the message that I'm getting even before shuffling. There you go. You see, my gorgeous Libra, you both need to do a little bit more. You and your partner need to put more towards some kind of a project, something that you thought it has come to an end, something that you have been both working on, and something that you both thought like that's finalized. No, baby, no. You need to put more towards some kind of a project. And this is to do with, like you see, it's to do with a Three of Wands. It's to do with, like, you know, your ongoing plan in life. Okay, and you are, both of you are going to have a clear indication and clear sign that this is something that you're going to need to do. It's very important, because at the same time it is going to kind of, what you're going to need to do, it's not only about like putting more towards some kind of a project, something that you thought that you've done enough, but there is some kind of challenge that you're going to need to take. But at the same time, this challenge is going to end up being very, very successful for both of you. So you need to seriously remember that, my gorgeous Libra. You know, you need to remember that, because also at the same time, you know, you both have been a little bit unhappy with certain elements in certain aspects of your life when it comes to your lifestyle. You wanted more. Make the most out of this life. Make the most out of this life, my gorgeous Libra. You know, it's not like, yes, I know we die and then we are reborn, we die and we are reborn, we die, we are reborn, we die, we are reborn. Yeah, that's fine. It's not really only one life, but this consciousness, this awareness, it's only one. So every single time you're reborn in a different body and you don't remember your life before, you know, so it's like a new life starts every time, you know. So what am I trying to say here is that you need to make the most of it, because it's a lot about you wanting more out of life and not being happy with the specific parts of your lifestyle. And this is all to do with that. This is ultimately going to inspire both of you and rejuvenate you so much, to the point where you are going to start, you know, being so happy again. For those of you who are single and ready to meet somebody, let's see. There is going to be some kind of action. I'm joking. Let's see. For those of you who are single and ready to mingle, my gorgeous Libra. Oh, it's up to you, baby. You need to come out. I'm keep on seeing this little bitch everywhere. I'm keep on seeing this. Look, you need to come out of your comfort zone when it comes to finding somebody, you know. And now I think that only now, this month, my gorgeous Libra, lots of you are actually going to start feeling like you want somebody, feeling like you want somebody. But there is something really specific that you're going to need to do. There is something really specific you're going to need to carry on doing that you don't want to do, and you don't feel comfortable at this stage of your life. Whichever reason this is, you should be ignoring this. My gorgeous Libra, if you do want to meet somebody, you need to understand that you have to come out of your comfort zone. So at times that also means that maybe you need to go somewhere to reconnect with people, or you need to do something where you are going to be surrounded by certain people until you find somebody. So this is important that you, please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that maybe if you are single and you really want to find somebody, please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh, it's your fault. but I'm saying that you're not doing enough. You're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're so mysterious at times, my gorgeous Libra. You're very attractive, your energy is gorgeous to so many people. You've got it all, my gorgeous Libra. You've got it all. But this is a very clear sign and a very clear indication that you need. It's time for you to start doing things differently. You are ready. You are ready, my gorgeous Libra. It's time for you to start doing things differently as well. Maybe go somewhere where you haven't been. Do something you haven't done. It is very important when it comes to us coming out of our comfort zone and tapping into an energy and vibration we would never tap into otherwise. So now, let me just see. This one just fell down. You see, this is just fell down, this just fell down. It means that you are going to make a major step and a major move when it comes to this, which is what I already knew, and it's just like kind of highlighted what I've just said. And also, my gorgeous Libra, for those of you who are single and ready to find somebody, you see, this is like you are keep on being indecisive. You are keep on being like, you know, you keep on being indecisive, and this is all being part of being like in your own self-imposed prison. To come out of your indecisiveness, it looks like for a moment you want to do something, and then for the moment you can't be bothered. For the moment you want to do something, and then for the moment you can't, you don't want to do something. So this is all about you coming out of your comfort zone, and whether you're gonna kind of, be surrounded by the people when it comes to September. I don't think that this month it is gonna kind of bring you somebody like, honestly, look at that. So you've got this little bitch here. So basically it's like, you are going to have a temptation. There you go, that's the one. You're going to have some kind of temptation when it comes to September, but it's not going to be the right person. But it's all about you kind of, it's not going to be the right person for you, obviously, but it's all kind of sign that you are slowly but surely coming out of your shelf. That's important. So you are going to have somebody around you, and it's going to be like a massive temptation for you. Maybe that person is going to be uh, 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 not available. Maybe somebody noticed, somebody like already having partner but flirting a little bit. Maybe you will know this, maybe you will be aware of this. There is this person here who is going to be an obvious temptation, but this person is going to actually play a big role for you by the end of this month, because through this person you're going to realize how much you miss certain things and how ready you are to get back in the game, and have some fun with people, So this is what's important. You're gonna feel like that you are ready, You're gonna feel like you're ready, and that's also, even if it's a bit of a devilish person, it's still having its role, I guess. And for those of you Liberals who are single and not ready to meet somebody, for those of you who are single and not ready and or not wanting to meet somebody, okay? So, ooh, baby, you're gonna have a big celebration. For those of you who are single and not ready to meet somebody, my gorgeous Libra, you are going to have such a big celebration. At around the 16th and the 17th, 18th, and the 19th of September, you are going to have this surprising situation. You're really going to have such a surprising situation. And in order to choose some kind of a path here as well, you are going to need to make an important decision. And you're going to realize this is going to be so big for you. You're going to realize that you're going to need to compromise something. You're going to need to make a compromise, but you're going to be so nervous, when it comes to you making this compromise. But by the end of this month, you're going to have a wonderful news, my gorgeous Libra, and you're going to have a huge reason for celebration because you made that compromise. You're going to be like, oh my God, why didn't I do this before? It doesn't matter, again, because the time wasn't right. The time in between was ever so important when it comes to you reaching in this stage of your life where you understand things on a completely different level. So you, my gorgeous Libra, are not only going to have a reason for celebration, you're not only going to make this very successful compromise, but at the same time, you're going to realize because of that compromise how quickly, certain things in your life are going to change, and you're going to absolutely love it indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Libra, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. And now it's time for something really, really special. Now it's time, my gorgeous people, for something really, really beautiful. This brand new pendant I have in my store, I only have literally few of them. So once they're gone, they are gone. This gorgeous pendant I have, it's an absolutely stunning amethyst pendant. Okay, this is a white gold amethyst pendant, and I don't know if you can see it that well. It's absolutely stunning. This gorgeous amethyst pendant, it's in white gold, and it also has two diamonds on each side. Okay, I don't know how well this camera is actually focusing. This is a quite dainty but ever so beautiful pendant, amethyst pendant set in white gold with two little diamonds on each side. And yes, these diamonds are real diamonds, like this amethyst is a high quality amethyst as well. When it comes to this gorgeous white gold amethyst pendant with two diamonds, two little diamonds on each side, of course they're not huge, of course they're not massive, but this also white gold pendant, and this is a sterling silver chain that this comes with. Yes. And also when it comes to amethyst, amethyst is absolutely brilliant and a very powerful crystal in many different ways, because it does have a power to enhance our immune system. And also on top of that, it helps with anxiety, depression. It helps to clear mind. It helps to wash away toxic thinking, but also it encourages sleep patterns, and at the same time it eases tension, because it's absolutely essential for spiritual balance in itself. When we wear amethyst, and we are in a relaxed state of mind, we have like all sorts of insights we wouldn't normally have. So amethyst is probably one of the most significant crystals you can actually get in terms of achieving such a perfect balance within our bodies. Okay. And also, when it comes to diamonds, for example, my gorgeous people, diamonds are also having a spiritual effect and a spiritual impact on our body, because diamonds, on another hand, believe me or not, makes us fearless. What a mind-blowing combination this actually is. Not only this gorgeous pendant is just so beautiful, so gorgeous, but at the same time, it is ever so powerful. This is so gorgeous, like I cannot explain. As I said, I'm so excited, my God, about this pendant, because it's very, very gorgeous. But also, I only have, few of them. As I said, once they're gone, they're gone. Absolutely stunning, and a really, really unique little piece as well. I really hope you can see this. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's going to be in one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop and my page is going to come up that way as well. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments because I will pin, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's going to be in one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop and my page is going to come up that way as well. I'm so excited when it comes to this, my gorgeous people, because this is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store, to be quite honest with you. This is a blue topaz bracelet, sterling silver bracelet, and it's not only like a genuine blue topaz, but this is also handmade. This absolutely gorgeous handmade bracelet. It's 10 millimeters wide, so that's quite wide if you know what I mean. And it's also 7.5 inches long, which is a standard bracelet size. What I find it absolutely stunning. Look at this. I find it absolutely stunning because the way this bracelet is made, the way it's designed, it's absolutely gorgeous. And also it's a genuine topaz, and the blue topaz, it helps you to cultivate intuition. It helps with mental sharpness, for communication skills, and for self-assurance as well. So when it comes to confidence, this little bracelet, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, I'm not being funny, but as I said, this bracelet is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store. And the fact that it's got a blue topaz and blue topaz crystal is just so powerful, especially when it comes to, boosting our energy in general, when it comes to our communication skills, when it comes to our intuition. I mean, all these things are always leading us towards us coming out of our comfort zone. So when we wear this, we also at the same time we come out of our comfort zone, which is ever so important when it comes to us having a progress in life. Honestly, my gorgeous people, I don't know if you can see how beautiful this actually is. Blue topaz. And let me tell you, on top of all that, blue topaz, it's quite rare. And I'm talking about a genuine blue topaz here, like a high quality blue topaz. This in itself, it's actually a very, very rare crystal. And it's not only extremely powerful, it's not only extremely beautiful, but it's also quite rare as well. absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful this is. My gorgeous people, I'm so excited about this bracelet, to be quite honest with you. And if you buy this, you will see exactly what I was talking about, how beautiful this gorgeous bracelet is. And when things are made handmade, they have a completely different energy. It's a completely different energy. It feels different. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose you can only know how it feels once you buy it. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's the type of bracelet that everybody's going to notice. It's just so striking, so gorgeous to look at. But then on another hand, it is ever so powerful because it kind of, brings like tremendous impact into our lives just by wearing it. I mean, anything that increases our confidence, anything that's so positive and beneficial for our mental sharpness, anything that helps, with our communication skills, and anything that helps with our self-assurance in general, we cannot possibly go wrong with, can we? Absolutely brilliant. There you go. Look at it again. It's stunning. So, my gorgeous people, if you would like to be the owner of this gorgeous bracelet, again, I haven't got that many of them in stock because they are handmade. You see what I mean? So, once they go, I suppose they will go. But at the same time, if you would like to buy this gorgeous bracelet, my gorgeous people, then you will see that the link is going to be in the description below. Okay, the link is going to be in the description below this video. I also put the link in the card somewhere above me. They're going to be the link for it as well. But I'm also going to place the links on top of the comments. I will pin, this bracelet on top of the comments, and you will see where you can actually buy this. Or on another hand, you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. You will see somewhere on the top, this bracelet is going to be, because it's a brand new item in my store. But I really have to say, it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And if you buy it, you will see exactly where was I coming from. Absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see the details. The detail, is it focusing or not, the camera? Absolutely stunning. Okay.